pee, but he also refused to take a breathalyzer test. This new surveillance footage shows Timberlake driving in the Hamptons just minutes before being pulled over. California Governor Gavin Newsom is seeking to ban smartphones in public schools. The Democrats telling Politico, I look forward to working with the legislature to restrict the use of smartphones during the school day. When children and teens are in school, they should be focused on their studies, not their screens. This comes after the Los Angeles Unified School District voted yesterday to develop policies that would ban the use of cell phones during the school day, with some exceptions. A board member from the nation's second largest district will join us in the 8 a.m. hour to discuss this topic. Guys, it's an important topic to talk about. And it seems like the press is going towards banning phones in schools and putting more restrictions on social media. Yeah, I agree. But you wouldn't ever use social media at school.
Maybe it's one of those things where California is actually leading.
I know. Florida as well. So clearly, given those two states and the makeup of them, this issue has some bipartisan consensus.
So now in all those classrooms, if you can, put them into phone lines, like or a big bin, whatever it is. That should be a staple along with chalk and a board. They still use chalk? In my mind. Have they stopped using chalk?
Yeah, it's a white mark, isn't it?
Some jumbo chalk.
Yeah, not been in grade school quite some time.
It's still a thing.
We can do sidewalk chalk in front of the building. What is it? Is hopscotch a thing?
Yeah, we know.
Right, some things don't change, right?
Thank goodness.
And listen, I would like to invite you, so you never miss a miss, CVR. Fox and Friends, we pick up every morning, Monday through Friday, at 6 a.m. till 9. And then Bill and David take up.
We do it arrested for raping a 13-year-old. That's we have like 92 million people are under heat smokes across the Midwest and Northeast. Temperatures in cities like Chicago, New York City, Boston, Minnesota, Pennsylvania to upper 90s. In over 200 cities, 6 new record highs. Let's check in soon here in meteorologist and get our thoughts weather for you. I'll say, David.
A lot of people are saying, well, it's so hard to get this type of heat. Well, actually, places like Maine, Caribou, Maine, they will reach highs that they haven't seen in decades, if not ever. Let's take a look at it. Heat alerts from the Great Lakes up towards the Northeast and New England. Let's take a look at this. For Caribou, first excessive heat warning ever issued for this area. It doesn't matter if it was June, July, August, September, it's never happened. The heat index value up to 107 degrees. Look at Bangor, Maine here. Heat index feeling 103 today, 101 Thursday. Thankfully, Friday, we've got a cold front that moves through. But it is significant because a lot of people in northern New England, like Maine, don't have air conditioning. So this is going to be, something we need to watch today and tomorrow, then better forecast as we get into the weekend. Boston, 95 on Thursday. The last 95-plus day was a couple of years ago. So, yes, we are into extreme heat for the Northeast. And look at D.C. So a little bit of relief for the Northeast, but places like D.C. south of us, you're still going to feel the heat Saturday and Sunday with heat indices well over 100 degrees. Just want to make mention that we have this area of low pressure making landfall over Mexico, but that's going to bring a lot of moisture to Texas. So we'll watch that as well. FoxWeather.com for your latest details. LJ, to you, my friend.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Yeah, you got it.
So the illegal immigrant from Ecuador who was arrested for tying up and raping a 13-year-old girl entered the U.S. illegally through Eagle Pass. They're still back in court this morning. The suspect is now charged with over 8 crimes, including rape, robbery, kidnapping, and sex abuse. Joining us now, NYPD Chief of Patrol, John Estrell. Chief, thanks so much for joining me. Great to be here. So you got members of the public that sat on a bodega, knew this guy, saw his face, and then held him down till your guys come pick him up.
Unbelievable. When you look at this, a tragic event last week. Horrible. Crime scene was horrible. And the work that went into this from our detectives, from the community, the old friends, from the stone's daughter, going and the city basically said no. Like you just said, the community, we put the picture out, tips started coming in, we got the video.
The picture was huge because we had the tattoo and everything.
And what was remarkable, when you think about these kids, right, how courageous they were to help us, one of what they saw, our sketch artists, the whole totality of circumstances, the whole city said no, the community stepped in, they made it, they tried a little street justice, and we made the apprehension. And it was, the city needed this. We had the closure to this family.
You know, Chief, you're in a tough position because you got police street no matter who's in office, no matter what political party, whether you agree with them personally or not, you gotta enforce the law with some of your cops on the street. How difficult has it been when you're having the police communities now, when you don't know their record, you have no clue where they came from, although the majority of them are law-abiding citizens, that small factor that are on mopeds causing problems for you, how hard is that?
It's new for us. The city's taken over 200,000 migrants in the last 2 years, and a lot of them have American dreams, but a small portion are here to commit crimes against our city. Robberies, chain snatches, shooting two of our cops 3 weeks ago, shooting us in Times Square, assaulting us in Times Square. It's new for us. It's difficult, so we don't know who you are. So we're kind of learning as we go. Every arrest we make, we don't say he's a migrant, but the big events, we see it. I'll give you a stat. Crimes committed on mopeds, fleeing on mopeds, has increased about 200% in the last 2 years. It's tremendous for us. We've never doubted it. But our cops are working hard. We've taken about 41,000 mopeds off the streets. We shut down some of these gang members doing robberies and chain snatches. The cops who got shot last week, a couple weeks ago, did a great job. But it's new for the city. It's new for us.
You know, Chief, as I walk a lot in the city, and you know the location where some of the migrants are being housed, and you see them outside, you see the young males right there. What are you guys doing to break that up, get ahead of this? Because also what worries me is the gangs as well. These international gangs that they're a part of, that, I mean, New York, we already have our problems. So adding this layer to it,
We have to police some of these sites. We have to monitor what they're doing. Again, we're talking about a small portion here. Most want to work. They want to partake in the American dream. But we're talking about, once again, the pickpockets. They're preying on New York City, and they're affecting our numbers. And we're learning who they are as we go. And we have the gang TDA. We talked about them at length. They're the ones that shot our cops a couple weeks ago. They're the ones that shot us in Times Square. They're the ones doing some of the larger robbery patterns. So our detective bureau, our cops are doing a good job.
real quickly, Chief, I don't mean to interrupt you. The mayor's been clear about this, about the prosecution. You guys arrest people, they can't just be back on the street. Are we doing a better job with the DA to make sure these people stay behind bars?
Look, we don't care who you are. When you have record enforcement in the city from our cops, and crime is coming down, but not fast as you want, it begs the question, why? That speaks to recidivism, repeat offenders, and state holders. Everyone's got to do their job. It's not just the police department. The DAs, the judges, play a big role in this. The elected officials play a big role in this. We have to do better than we are. And we're up against new laws that we had to put in 2020. So the combination is slowing us down.
Chief, I love that you've been pushing back. You're doing it on social media as well. You're getting out front of this. Thanks so much for joining the program. Really.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So don't believe your eyes. That's what the White House says, as if
Bitch! Ass! Motherfucker! I don't even feel bad anymore. The demos are out there and there's nothing I can do about it. And you know what? Turns out, hey, golf does put me in a better mood. All right, can you give me a ride home? I got something I want you to hear. Let's ride. Hey, listen. I feel like we've been through a lot together, yeah? But this shit right here, it's put a lot of stuff in perspective for me. Jimmy was right. I've got to stop holding on too tight. I've got to start putting some of these demos out that I've been working on for so many years. You have no idea how much shit I've got. But you want to hear something? Okay. This is a world premiere, right here, right now. Hey man, you know what? Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's bounce. Huh? You fucking with it? What do you think? Okay. Guess I'll take that as a compliment. All right then. Take it easy. All right, wait a minute. Okay, let's head to the chopper.